Hello, everybody. We have a lot of faces here today. We're really excited to have you here. You've worked really hard to get to this point. There's some awesome projects, and I'm so excited for the sponsors, the judges, and the rest of the Encode team to see everything that you've been working so hard on. So welcome here today. I'm going to quickly do a roll call just to see if all the teams and all the finalists are here. And then after that, we can jump straight into the presentation. I just want to ask if you could also, all the finalists, please change your name to your name dash project name, kind of like what my name is at the moment. It's Alex dash Encode, just so we can all see what team you're a part of. Let me quickly jump into it. Do we have Jackie from Opworld? Perfect. Hi, Jackie.
Yes. Hi.
Bernardo from OPenScience?
Yes, here.
Perfect. Anto from GoatMUD?
Yeah.
Awesome. Manu from UAV Monitor?
Yeah. Hi, Alex.
Hello, Manu. Giovanni from OPGotchis?
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. Isu from Silvanus?
Yeah, we're here.
Hello, Isu. Ivan from superModel?
Yeah, here.
George from Insignia?
Hello, Alex.
Hello, George. Manu's here. Jeanette from My Kids NFT. Hi, Jeanette. Juan from DeFenDAO.
Yeah, we're here.
Perfect. Diabadi from ApeBook.
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. And Ryoko from Optimaz.
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm really excited to get started. As we can see, we've got all the finalists, we've got the judges and sponsors, but we've also got a lot of participants from the hackathon here to cheer everyone on, which is awesome. I love the spirit and great to have you all. So welcome to the Metaverse Hackathon. We are Encode. Many of you know that we are training Web3 developers at scale. We're an industry-leading education with the best protocols. We're free, we're global, and we help developers raise funding and get jobs too. This is what we do. We're free, we're live, and we're online. We do many educational programs such as hackathons, boot camps, accelerators, and other courses, educational courses. So today, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have a quick overview of the hackathon, what's been going on for the past 5 weeks. There are 13 teams to present today. After that, judges from all the different sponsors are going to go out into breakout rooms. They're going to decide who the winners are, and then we're going to crown the winners at the end. So the Metaverse Hackathon was a 5-week hackathon to build projects themed around the metaverse. All our participants worked hard for 5 weeks, including finding teams, going through weekly workshops from Optimism, NiftyKit, OpenSea, as well as Truffle, who is one of our educational partners. The participants received one-on-one support. There was technical support and a really awesome Discord community. So today, the finalists are going to pitch for prizes and the prize winners are going to be announced. I'd like to introduce you to Anthony, the CEO at Encode Club. Anthony, I'll hand over to you to give a few words.
Hi everyone, thank you very much first of all being here, and well done on all your if you've taken part, hard effort and in the most part very good results. If you're here to enjoy, we hope you do so. There are some fantastic teams. I've had the pleasure of looking through the finalists at very least, and some of the participants as well who didn't quite make it to the final but still produced some fantastic projects. I look forward to judging them and allocating some lovely prizes at the end of it. So best of luck. Keep your pitches concise and clear, and if you do that, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Best of luck.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony. Next, we're going to quickly hop into our sponsors and educational partners and introduce them. So first, we've got OpenSea, as you all know, the largest NFT marketplace. Parth and Adam from OpenSea, would you like to say a few words quickly? Introduce yourself.
Yep. So I'm Adam, the OpenSea. Yeah, we're excited to see what you all came up with. Kind of very exciting time to be building in the space. Yeah, like you mentioned, we're largest marketplace for NFT sales, and yeah, looking forward to see what you all built on some of our new APIs.
Awesome. Thanks, Adam. Looking forward for you to see all the finalists present tonight. Next, we've got Optimism, Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution. We've got Joanna and Veronica here from Optimism. If you would like to introduce yourself quickly to the participants.
Hi, guys. My name is Joanna on the NFT side, BD lead for Optimism, and also V joined me as head of community. We're definitely super excited to hear your pitches. You know, we had a lot of fun kind of picking the winners for this panel. And yeah, definitely just love the creativity that is very obvious, you know, coming through just the selection process, and you know, just very looking forward to hearing more about the details of the proposals.
Great, lovely to meet you, Joanna. And lastly, we have NiftyKit, a no-code NFT solution. Terence from NiftyKit is here. If you'd like to introduce yourself quickly, Terence.
Yes, hello. Hi, everyone. Sorry I don't have a video today. I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather. And really grateful to participate in this hackathon with all of our partners and Encode Club. Also want to say, like, you know, thank you so much for your submissions. We had a chance to look through them all. They're all great and they're all amazing, and we're so excited to see them like come to life. And this has been really amazing for us. Yeah, and you know, looking forward to connecting with you all afterwards, and you know, definitely looking forward to continuing to support Encode Club in the future.
Awesome, thank you, Terence. And lastly, we have Truffle, which was one of our educational partners, a smart contract development tool suite. I don't think Emily from Truffle is here today, but they took an awesome workshop that I know many of you really loved. So you've seen all our judges, you've met them. They are here today. From OpenSea, we've got Parth and Adam. From Optimism, we've got Joanna and Veronica. From NiftyKit, we've got Terence. And for the Encode challenge, we've got Anthony. So now I'd love to see you all pitch. I'm sure you're bored of listening to me. So I'm going to hand over to Ivan, who has a superModel project to begin the Metaverse Hackathon. I will post the list of pitches in the chat box. So everyone pitching today, just keep an eye open for that, and you'll see what order of pitches you'll be in. Good luck, everyone. We're looking forward to it. Have fun. You've worked really hard to get to this point. So now just enjoy it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ivan. I'm with superModel, and everyone can hear me, right? It's okay?
Yeah.
See me, hear me? Okay. So it's a generative art toolkit for Web3. We're going after challenges for Metaverse asset generation and the NiftyKit challenges. And our tech stack, which is pure front-end app, and we're using backend APIs from GPUX AI. How superModel looks like is it's a three-part. So kind of gateway token gated is you have a bunch of images. And for example, if you click on an image, you can refresh it and get a new variation of an image. And once you pick something you like, you can mint it. And then with it minted, you can go, for example, the print partner, say you own the copyright and print it on a canvas and get some beautiful art, for example, for style any room, any home, print a t-shirt, mousepad, etc. Our second function is generation. So for example, for asset generation is, let's say we have armors in a certain style and we want to make more armors for our game. We can, for example, roll variations of new armors until we find kind of what we like. We can either mint or use these in our metaverse, in our game, etc. And a third function is drops. So how drops work is we have, for example, we want to make an NFT collection of horses, right? We pick a certain stylistic prompt, etc. It's perfect. We plug in our NiftyKit API key. We select we want to drop 6 horses. We hit the drop button, right? We go to NiftyKit. We go to our drop. And now you can see we have 6 horses styled for our collection. We can even assign them stats. For example, this horse got rolled with 0 intelligence. I mean, a little unlucky, but yeah. Yeah, and the next horse also got 0 intelligence, but that's just random. This is pure random. This is like random seed. And yeah, see, this horse is normal. Okay. And yeah, so hopefully we make it really easy to kind of make generative assets, etc. with AI art. And that's the presentation. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Ivan. Do our judges have any questions for superModel?
I assume it's just, I missed it. Is it? It's just a basic DALI or DALI model on the back that you're using?
Yeah, it's just Stable Diffusion 1.5.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
And so obvious thing. So how Stable Diffusion often doesn't, as you kind of alluded to on your pitch, doesn't often give the best result. 2 things. How are you going to make sure it's the key search terms put in to generate good art? And 2, what do you do if it's egregious, shall we say, a little bit unfortunate, and then has to go on chain?
Yeah. So one of the ideas we didn't implement it for this hackathon was that we can calculate aesthetic scores. So when we do the randomized drops, for example, if we're creating 1,000 and we get something that's not really a horse, or we get like a horse with 8 legs, by applying another model of aesthetic score, we can filter those out before they even get to the results. So kind of to make the prompts much more consistent. And we can apply other techniques as well for filtering.
Mm-hmm. And
sorry,
if it's an unfortunate image?
If it's an unfortunate image and it ends up on chain?
Yeah, like the obvious thing. So like something that is like illicit that ends up, I know to be fair, the model doesn't allow you to do I think too bad things, but still.
Yeah, so it's like if you apply the filter, nothing will pop out because the filter is very strict. Like you won't even get like humans, for example, fully normal humans won't even come out. But if you remove the filter, and I mean, that's your risk. I mean, that's up to you, right? That's, yeah. I mean, that's the same thing as you were to just find an image on the internet and mint it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's kind of,
Cool.
Thank you,
Terence, do you have a question for superModel?
Yes, I have 2 questions for you. One is, can you tell us a little bit more about your background? Is this something that you do from day to day? Another question for you is, what is it required to take this to production?
Yeah. So kind of day to day, it's ever since generative art came out, I've been really kind of working on it. And I'm a big blockchain fan, and I want to really see how you can connect kind of the 2 sides, because there's very little, I feel, there's a lot of communities for generative art, but there's very little happening in the blockchain space where generative art is kind of integral with communities that are kind of layer 2s, layer 1s, etc. Second is, sorry, can you repeat the second question again? Oh, to make it yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, we can chat later. We can chat offline about potential ways to bring this to production.
Awesome.
This was done in like 3 or 5 days. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Great, thanks, Sarah. Joanna, do you have a question for Ivan?
Yeah, no, wow, that was impressive to put this together in 3 days. Yeah, I guess I just noticed that you, since you used NiftyKit in the screenshot, like the last one, I think, you made Optimism as the chain of selection here. Yeah, so just curious on your opinion on, in terms of having the metaverse kind of asset generator. Where do you see that assets live in terms of the L2 chain?
Yeah. So I think definitely Optimism, because the speed of the transactions and the costs associated with it. I don't think, I think it's just a race to 0 in terms of 0 fees, and in terms of 0 milliseconds, well, not really 0 second speed, sub-second speeds, right? because you're generating things fast, so you want to see results fast. And I feel it's with Optimism. Yeah, does that answer it?
That's the answer we want to hear. So yes, appreciate it. Yeah.
That's the answer that it is. So even that's. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you for presenting. That was awesome.
Okay,
Next, we have Jackie from Upworld.
So this is Jackie. Sko is my teammate and also my 14 years old son. And we've been hacking Web3 and gaming since the pandemic. And we're both gamers and we love pop culture. So this is what you see. We want to build a Ready Player One like Web3 game. And so we call it, this is a OP world. And OP here, in addition to optimism, it also means overpowered. And I've been dreaming to fight alongside with my son, and he's been dreaming to fight along with his friends to earn coins, like in this battlefields. So a little bit about our stack. I'm a Web3 and game developer. My son mostly handles the game part, and we built a local co-op game in the previous hackathon, and now we got the online multiplayer part to work. And there are a few things. I'm going to play the video, and the demo video we submitted a month ago. So let me see this. So you're coming here as a team to shoot your enemies and find treasures. This is a multiplayer template that we're building. Player enter your ENS, but now we're using token proof. This was submitted a month ago. So after you jump in and we know your wallet, here's how you get an airdrop. You actually literally see the airdrop packages. You can scan the QR code to get the drops, or you go to the packages, and now an OP NFT drop into your wallet. I really like this gate. We designed this gate. I call it a self-gating, and it checks if you have OP. And once you have it, then you can bring your friends with you in it. And actually, let's see. We actually have a live demo here. So this one, okay. So this is out. If you want to join us, you can go to anotherworld.gg, and you can use your token proof app to scan and sign in with your address. And so, and when you approach the OP gate, it opens the gate. You can come into the gate. Here's the package. Okay, guess what? You can, when you loot it, you wear OP hoodie. Well, I think in a few seconds, and the package will drop to your wallet. So, and this is the presentation and the demo. Let's actually check if the hoodie is here. OpenSea. Hopefully it's here. It should be here. It's Optimism, so it should be fast. Let's see. Okay. It'll drop here in a few seconds. All right. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Jackie. That was awesome. Does anyone have any questions for Jackie?
Yeah. I'd love to know. So you said you'd been working on this before. So how much of this was built at the hackathon versus was built during the hackathon?
Yeah, the hackathon. So we built the online part, the multiplayer part during this hackathon period. And so this is an ongoing project, and we submitted the build. That's a video you saw, and we've been working on it, and putting the environment and make everything a bit more polished. So this is well, the game part, the core part, the multiplayer shooting and drops were built during the hackathon.
I see. Wow. And then how did you find the dev experience of building a game on Optimism?
Well, this is why we thought it would be great to have a very fast transaction. So when you loot a package, you want to receive the NFT immediately, and also you see the appearance changes. So that's why I think Optimism is awesome.
Great. Thank you so much, Jackie. Anthony, yes, go ahead.
Sorry. I was trying to find the raise hand button. It's like I've never done this before. One kind of big issue with kind of on-chain games or games that have an on-chain component is that the game itself is mostly centralized. Like you are making it, hosting it on a server with its rules, which kind of is against the principles of kind of a decentralized world. So do you care about this? A, which you can say, no, we just want the Web3 features. If you're going to make it decentralized, how would you do so? I appreciate the mechanics of the game can't really be because too many events, but how would you decentralize that?
Yeah, sure. So as you play the game, you actually it's part of the decentralized component because you are inside the game on your computer, and so and then you bring your own identity into the game. So I think that's a very important decentralized part. And with Web3, that's really different from the traditional Web2 game. For any Web2 game, you start as a new player. Web3 game, you bring your assets with you. And in Web3 game, in this OP world and in another world, you actually can acquire new assets to build on your digital identity. So I think they're definitely how do you define centralized? And because we still have to run again. The scan server is a centralized server. It could be decentralized in the near future. We hope we can see that. That still needs some efforts. But I think we'll start from the decentralized players. They jump in again. They bring their Web3 identities.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Jackie. Next, we've got Bernardo with OpenScience.
So hi, everyone. Let me introduce you to OpenScience platform, an NFT DApp for the publishing and the funding of scientific work. This is our team, Bernardo, Nanda, and me, Pedro. And our mission is to make scientific information free and accessible to everyone by tackling problems, both in the access and the funding of science. And the way we aim to achieve this is by creating a nice way for authors to get paid for keeping their works public. So how does it work? Scientific works are registered as NFTs. Everything's strictly permissionless. We use Optimism for low fees and high security, IPFS to store the documents, and the core innovation we bring to the table is graph funding. So what is graph funding? Graph funding is a way to link the works by reference from a big graphs of science that split the proceeds received. So the funds received by any NFT can be shared with the past works that contributed with its line of research, allowing the most impactful works to receive the most funds and making the money follow the path of knowledge. So the funds distribution is automatized by creating a profit opportunity for MEV searchers. So let's watch a quick demo. Here I'm opening the app. You can see 4 NFTs. We can register our own NFTs, choose a cover image, a file, and mint. We can search by category. Here I'm searching for Optimism. We can see here the information about the NFTs, the reference. We can download the paper, and we can donate by connecting a wallet. So here I'm donating 0.1 ETH. So we see that the balance was updated for the NFT as well as for the reference. We can see that Bitcoin paper got more ETH than Ethereum paper because Bitcoin paper is both referenced by Optimism paper and by Ethereum paper. So here are some of our plans for future works that include eventually implementing a DAO governance and expanding the tech to other areas like open source development. I would like to say we very much share Optimism's mission of leveraging blockchain to the funding of public goods. And what public good is more important than science? We hope we can help revolutionize scientific production and allow the very community to decide which direction to move science. No centralization and no conflict of interest. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Bernardo. Do we have any questions from the judges for Bernardo?
Fun. So how are you handling the aspect of like identity verification, and when you're distributing the funds out of the graph, is that like distributed? How much kind of go to the reference papers versus like the original?
For the first question, we still haven't implemented an ID form. And the second part, for now, we are splitting 30% of the funds received to the references, equally distributed, but we can. It may be a governance change or something like this in the future. Yeah, at the moment it's fixed, right? So 2/3 for the author, and the remaining third is between the reference. Yeah, but that's the thing that can be changed. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to understand if you're doing anything to prevent like circular references within the NFT. So, you know, like I write a paper that references this one as a source, and then that one references me, and now we don't know who like did the original, that kind of stuff.
We aren't doing any checks, but I don't think it could be a problem, because every transfer is its own transaction. We don't do like a loop inside of on our code. You know, everything is an atomic transaction. So
I see. So you're adding them like one at a time. You're not adding them in like batches.
Exactly. It is automated because we have a profit opportunity for searchers. So it is automated because we created this opportunity. So eventually there's going to be a lot of searchers looking for profit, and it's going to be monitoring the protocol, and there's going to be an automation dynamic to the fund distribution between the NFTs as well as to the authors, like the pulling the funds to the authors.
Great. Joanna, do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Am I understanding right? The NFT is essentially like the soulbound token that represents your, like the reputation, right? Like, you know, the fact that you made the donation, and that itself cannot be, basically traded or obtained in any other way, but by making a donation.
Not currently. It could be a soulbound token, but for now we implement a regular 721 token. It can be transferred.
Got it. So in order to mint the NFT, you know, that's something that just they have to go to the site to. Can you just walk me through that mechanism? Sorry, I think I missed the graphic funding side. Like, how do you actually mint the NFT there?
You can reference other NFTs from our own contract, and you can donate to any NFT of our contract through our DApp, and we split part of the donations to the NFTs that are referenced by the NFT which had received the donation, and this is automated using like a kind of an MEV. Kind of an MEV mechanism. Yeah. The claim, the transfer function gives a small fee to the caller, so it can be automated in this way.
Got it.
It's a little overview of the process of the fund distribution.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thanks. Makes sense.
Thanks, OpenScience. Next, we have GoatMUD. Anto from GoatMUD.
Hey guys, so my project is GoatMUD. My name is Ando Joseph. I am the team. I'm a blockchain developer, and I'm a DJ and a gamer too. The point of the project is that, can you build a game that is 100% on-chain, right? That is essentially what GoatMUD is. It's a fully on-chain game where all assets are on-chain, all actions are on-chain, and anyone can build on top of this game permissionlessly. It's an optimistic rollout. It embodies the app chain thesis where L2s can settle to like Optimism or Ethereum. It uses Optimism Bedrock, and it is built on the MUD game engine. So what is the MUD game engine, right? So it's an on-chain game engine that uses the ECS pattern. It's easily upgradable. It takes care of networking. It's interoperable. And Optimism Bedrock is great for like spinning up app chains. You can prove computation using Canon, and you don't have to store data on L1, and you can commit states for L1 to like, do instant transfers and things like that. So I will do a quick video demo right now. So this right here is the game, and the top portion of it is the game UI, and you can see that as I click in the grid, the goat moves around, and as I do that, there is a transaction down below that updates the state of the goat in an XY coordinate as a transaction onto my rollup. You can see the XY positions over here on your right, and in the console, in the developer console, you can see that there is a synchronous worker which updates the state from my client onto the blockchain node. So you can see that it's happening, and yeah, things get mined in, and the game UI doesn't really wait for transactions to get mined in. It works in an optimistic fashion, but if for some reason I hack the client, then my state update doesn't obviously go through, and that is why fully on-chain games are better, and we are achieving this using MUD. So that is the demo, and the next steps, right? So the next steps is this game engine is going through active development, so there's not a lot of documentation, but we are going to get there, and then there are a bunch of exciting features that they're working on, so that will allow us to build even more expressive clients and easier ways to program it. This is from the demo that Lattice gave during DevCon. That is where I got into it. And next step is to like deploy to a testnet and let everyone build on this permissionless. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anto. Do the judges have questions for Anto?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, so as you said, MUD doesn't have a lot of documentation around it, as it is very new and still being developed. But how did you find working on Dash with MUD, and did you modify it at all?
Yeah, so I went onto their Discord, and then I basically had some conversations, and they shared some slides and some workshop content. So I basically followed the workshop content while I was doing this hackathon to build this. So yeah, and I also ran the the Autonomous Worlds game. They have it on GitHub, so I looked at the code and like tried to figure out how that works, and like, yeah, it's a lot of hacking.
So reverse engineering, nice. Okay, and then with the Bedrock side of things, did you at all like customize the OP stack when you're using it, or did you just use the same one that MUD for OP?
So I use the command make devnet to see how I can run like a local stack, and then yeah, that actually worked for my purposes. And the idea is I could actually make the blocks bigger and faster, and then just settle the state diff to like an L2 or an L1. Because a game doesn't have to have all the transactions recorded onto an L2, right? It's the final state. And whenever we have Canon running, then you can also fault-proof that computation. So that is the idea.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. So what would happen in a multiplayer setting? Like if you're updating in an optimistic fashion, like would the other side of the multiplayer would have to wait until it settles?
No. So the game engine follows an optimistic model because it will definitely take some time to update on-chain state. So you continue, and whenever there is a conflicting state, you roll back. So think of it as like checkpoints in a game. That is the idea. But every state update goes through, and whenever it reverts, then the client is aware of the error. And usually these conflicting states occur when you hack the client to achieve something that is not correctly possible. So yeah, if you hack it, then the transaction essentially reverts, which kind of emphasizes why on-chain games are important, because if you do some fraud, you can fault-proof it using Canon, and you can prove that you are doing something correct.
Got it. That's cool. That's interesting.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, there is a Game Boy. Instead of like a sequencer, you can run a Game Boy, and the game that you play on the Game Boy can be fraud-proof using Canon because it's written on MIPS. So that is one of the reasons why I did this, because it's kind of really cool.
Great. Thank you, Anto. Next, we have Manu with UAV Monitor.
Thank you so much, Alex. I'll share my screen. I'll get to presentation mode. Good evening, everyone. This is me, Manu. Our project is UAV Monitor, Integrated Management by UAVs, powered by a Metaverse Asset Manager, Optimism Spare Parts NFT Marketplace, OpenSea Community Tooling, and NiftyKit Visualization Tool. Here's me, Manu, my team members Deepti and Veronica. The problem we are trying to solve is of road incident management. There is one death every 40 minutes due to a road accident in South Asia, which is due to low incident reporting, collision detection, no easy discovery of incidents, and user security issues, along with monitoring and geofencing issues. The solution we are trying to propose is of an object detection solution powered by Optimism and NiftyKit, along with OpenSea Marketplace. So we are trying to use real-time cameras put up on drones, which do object detection, figure out on the basis of 120 object types classification, real-time incidents, and basically give status alarms so that an early stage detection of incident can happen on time. Let me quickly move to the demo for the first part. So here I'm taking the case of Times Square, where we have certain drone-fitted cameras. We are training our model on 120 object types, which we have noticed as the key reason for incidents in a busy place like Times Square. So I'm enabling some of these object types. So as the model runs, it detects the incidents, take the snapshots, save the data at IPFS decentralized storage. We are using Optimism NFT Marketplace for spare parts. In case of incidents, the appropriate help is provided, along with the data analytics. So data analytics is powered using NiftyKit XLS, and the organization of the roles into citizen, admin, dispatcher, and police officer is done using OpenSea community tooling. So let me get to the second part of the demo, where we are sharing the different roles. So here you can see the 4 roles, that is a citizen, police officer. So we can basically update an incident. You can add the incident metadata over here. So this gets saved in the at the IPFS. So this is the first part. The second part is of doing data analytics in the real time. So let me move to that part. Just a second. Yeah. So here you can see the incident prediction, overview, surveillance, and classification. So what kind of incident it is, whether it's a traffic violation, the incident rate, the severity, the resolution, and even social media sentiment analysis can be done using the tool which is provided, we have developed during the course of hackathon. So also the overview surveillance using drone, vehicle, and autonomous systems can be done in a real-time situation. The Optimism NFT Marketplace also helps up in using, we are using it for the NFT tags for the drones. So basically, there is something called as an NFC tags for the drones, where we are utilizing the Optimism NFT Marketplace. There's one more thing which I wish to share in reference to the demo, where we can do incident overview and assignment. We can also classify the assignment, the incidents on the basis of severity and severity index. And all these particular data can be fed back into the app, as you just noticed. So let me get back to the slides. So along with developing this particular solution, we are also simulating a marketplace or an environment where basically all the vehicular assets can be kept in Metaverse. Here are some screenshots of the projects. And The simulation of cooperative assets with Metaverse can be seen over here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manu. That was awesome. Do the judges have any questions for Manu?
Yeah, you said using the community tooling for the roles. Could you explain what you mean?
So basically, what we are doing is that for the different templates that we have, that is the citizen template, the admin template, the dispatcher and the police officer template. So all those particular templates are essentially what we have, what we call as social cal templates, or you can say spreadsheet-based templates. So all those templates they have different customizations based on localization and internationalization. So that has been kept on the OpenSea community tooling marketplace, basically. We basically have developed a ground-up spreadsheet, namely OpenSea Calc, which we are utilizing for all kinds of data interoperability and also incident-based analysis at a real time.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, like, obviously, drones are really good at getting top-down photos of things. What are you guys doing, if anything, for like privacy preservation and not necessarily exposing, exposing as little data as you can publicly?
Sure. So basically what we are doing is there is a very interesting problem of fog removal that we are following. So we are reverse engineering the fog removal problem. So in cases where we have to share the data to command and control center, where we have to basically anonymize certain data points. So we use a library by the name PyDicom. So it's a library which is utilized not just over here, but in radiology also. So you can basically essentially clip art the image and the data parts using that library, and you can share it accordingly to the command and control center so that the privacy is taken into full consideration.
Very cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manu. Next, we have Giovanni with OPGotchis.
So, hi everyone, I'm Giovanni, and I'm a software engineer. In the past, I work on the Gitcoin to onboard users to Web3. So I'm introducing OPGotchis. We started with the problem that there's no direct and instant benefit for people who fund public goods, and also when raising funds, usually the funds are either in the wallet. So the solution is to create a really easy to use platform to onboard the user to fund public goods, supply this to Aave to mature interest, and mint the NFT for the user to play. Here's a map of the smart contract, how the relations, and also the tech stack. Now let's get started with the demo. We use the NiftyKit to get for the beta tester because in this very early stage, there's a risk in the smart contract. It will get to the homepage where the user will find the most interesting project, and the user can choose one and fund it with USDC, as we can see right here. The USDC will be sent to Treasury smart contract and provided to Aave periodically to mature interest. Now that we funded the public good, we receive an egg from that project. Now we can hatch this egg to receive a gotchi. So by hatching, what we are doing is we are burning this NFT and we mint a gotchi NFT. With the gotchi, we can go to the play page and play with it. So now we are in the battlefield. Here we can select a gotchi, and then we just have to follow the instructions. So there will be an enemy with only one weakness type. We have to choose a type between those 5 to attack the weakness. So let's try, for example, with water. Now, if we hit with the weakness, we win. Otherwise, we lose. As we can see, the enemy type was poison. So in this case, we lose the match. Now, with the gotchi, what we can do then is that we can evolve the gotchis. So we scroll down and we click on evolve. Now this baby gotchi, as we can also see on OpenSea, evolved to adult gotchi. If we open it and the properties, we can also see the level that go from 0 to 1 because we level up. That's achievable thanks to Tableland integration. So moving forward, we want to give more power to holders of the OPGotchis by creating a DAO, allowing them to vote on the future of the roadmap and also which project to onboard, and also continue improving the game. Thanks.
Thank you, Giovanni. Love that. Judges, do we have any questions for Giovanni? Yes, Adam.
Yeah, I'm curious how you're doing the evolution. Is that all happening on chain, or is the metadata being updated? Like you're burning the token, or are you just updating metadata in place?
All the metadata that is mutable is possible sent to they are stored in a decentralized SQL. They are possible sent to the integration with Tableland that are a bunch of smart contracts provided by the Tableland team. Yeah, so they store the data of the metadata.
Oh, cool. All right, thanks.
Okay, awesome. I love the nostalgic value of OptiGotchi. Yeah, just wondering how much of the game is on chain. It looks like mainly just the NFT portion, right? That's the only on chain portion.
So on chain, the image is stored on IPS first. The metadata stored with Tableland, the smart contract. Yeah, that's all the things that are on chain.
And do you have like a marketplace? I think I saw that marketplace for the Gotchis. So that's like running in game, within the game.
Yeah, we deploy the Gotchi contract is 721, ESC 721, and then the egg that also is the initiative smart contract where the user find the projects to fund is ESC 1155.
Yeah, first of all, great project. I really love the presentation. Do you have like future plans on like adding more like mechanics? Like, I think it'd be really cool to see like a leaderboard and some of these other like ideas. Like, do you have plans to continue developing on this?
Yeah, the future plan is this project is inspired by two projects, Axie Infinity and also ApeBook. So the future plan is also integrate what that we can see features that are into games. So absolutely a leaderboard is necessary to make it more gamified, so people can compete and rank on the leaderboard, and also make the marketplace better for them to trade, and also improving the game. I'm thinking about make it like more like a Infinity where people can play in turn.
Great. Thank you, Giovanni. Next, we have Silvanus, Isu, and Caleb.
Hi, welcome to the world of Silvanus, where you can nurture and grow your very own virtual tree. Our team, Yasu and Kyle, have a background in web development, game dev, and graphics design, and we're excited to bring you this unique blockchain-based experience. One of the biggest challenges facing the blockchain industry is making it easy and accessible for mass adoption. While Web2 games offer great immersion, we believe that Web3 games need to be more inclusive and appealing to a wider audience beyond art collectors. That's where Silvanus comes in. Our meta tree allows players to grow and care for their own virtual tree, creating a sense of attachment and connection. And with a focus on multiplayer gameplay, you can even share the experience with friends and build a community. Silvanus is available on all devices, including VR, AR, mobile, and PC. So you can play wherever you are. We built the game in Unity and developed it to WebXR for an interaction with dynamic NFT contract on Optimism chain. In the demo video, you'll get a sneak peek at the different device modes and how the game looks in VR. You'll also see features like a temple where you can pray for rain or escape wildfires, and challenges like floods and wildfires that keep you on your toes. Players can use water tokens to when they are sent to tree NFT contracts to make the dynamic NFT tree grow. And all players receive some water, they mint their tree seedling. Let's first mint a tree NFT on NiftyKit. Each individual tree is unique and has different traits, but the rarity is based on gameplay and by reaching full-grown tree. So after minting the dynamic NFT tree, let's go and water it. To do that, we connect to MetaMask Wallet on Optimism Girly Net. And when watering the And when watering the dynamic NFT tree, we send water token to the tree NFT contract, and that makes our dynamic NFT tree grow. You can get water token from rain events, which provide airdrops of water tokens to all NFT holders. Currently, the 3D models are baked for each stage, but in the future, the dynamic tree NFTs will be procedurally generated based on the actions of the tree's owner. So the multiplayer mode lets you create your own room, which are currently public and allows players in the same room to water the same tree and communicate via VoIP. You can even discuss the community pool, which collects royalty fees and a portion of water token sales. Our roadmap includes a free mini version of the game for this Christmas to gauge interest, and the full game release in Q1. Thanks for joining us on this journey and creations.
Thank you, Caleb. Do we have any questions for Caleb on this project?
I love the presentation, and it's really awesome. What are some of the tools that you have used to create this so quickly? I'm just curious, like, what are some of the resources that you have used to build out that world?
Okay, for the wallet, we built it on Unity. We created some of the assets, and for the VoIP and multiplayer functionality, there is a plugin we implemented.
Cool, awesome.
Thank you, Caleb. Next, we have George with Insignia.
Insignia is a 3D miniature strategy game that pays to play. My name is George. I'm a software engineer. Just a bit of a background. The GameFi industry is expected to hit $50 billion combined annual growth rate in terms of market cap by 2025. It's an industry that is in ascendancy, that has been growing tremendously. This is some of the problems we hope to solve with this application. We have a lot of blockchain games out there, but we want to create an immersive gameplay such that you'll be able to play the game. You'll be willing and loving to play the game even without any potential to earn or any income due to so much emphasis on earning. And these are some of the solutions that we propose. I won't go over that now for the sake of time. So in terms of a demo, just a quick tour of the website before I go into the game itself. This is just the landing page where you see our roadmap. And what I want to do, you can also check out our white paper with the objective and the gameplay and everything in the white paper. But I want to go into the website right now where you see some of the assets that we are going to be playing with in the application. And you can also read a little bit about the project and just get a glimpse of what we are trying to build. And what I want to do now is just go to play now, just basic maintenance assets that I'm going to use in the game. It's currently available on PC, but we hope to extend to these other platforms as well. My wallet is connected already. It's deployed on the Optimism wallet testnet, as you can see on my wallet, and the assets are stored on IPFS, where you see the URI for the metadata, where the asset is going to be stored eventually. So once I confirm the creation of the asset, I'm going to get a unique code, which is an exclusive pass on they are provided by NiftyKit, which is providing like a gated access to the gaming community, where NFT owners can have access to creating future requests and probably suggestions and liaising with the communities. And this is the URL where you'll be redirected to once you have an Insignia asset in your wallet and you are able to mint it. So just to demo the game a little bit, we just put together, because this is a very it's Unreal Engine, so the game is not done yet, so we just put together bits of scenes here and there just for the purpose of this presentation. So this is a typical Hamlet under attack in the game, because the game has 9 stages. NiftyKit is also going to be used to manage the dynamical rendering of the changing of the metadata for each stage of the game application. So this is also another scene, again, for the objective and the details and gameplay, what the modus operandi of the game is going to be about, what you're going to be pursuing, how you're going to hand. Everything is on the white paper and everything is live on getinsignia.com. I wouldn't want to waste time by, okay, it's even done. So In terms of next step, we hope to onboard an Unreal Engine game developer in the immediate. I'm a software engineer, I'm not a game developer. So that's one of the next steps that I hope to gain. So thank you very much. This is Insignia.
Thank you, George. Do the judges have questions for George on Insignia? Yes, Joanna.
Oh, first, I just want to say I'm so impressed that you were able to build this whole thing, during the hackathon period by yourself. Yeah, I just curious. I read the white paper. Yeah, you mentioned that like the next step is to get more game devs onboarded. Do you have thoughts on other sort of like go-to-market strategies and just getting this actually launched on Optimism?
Yes, definitely. So we want to get an MVP of the game, actually a playable version of it. And remember, I said that the objective, number one, is an enjoyable game and simplicity. And one of the ethos of Optimism is simplicity. So because it's simple, and we want to take away most of the activities, on-chain activities, we want to make it as minimal as possible, such that the element of enjoyment actually has to be there without any lagging. Optimism is very fast enough, don't get me wrong, it's very fast, but not having any on-chain transaction happen in-game makes a lot of sense, because you don't get to see those lags in transaction confirmation and all that. So we want to limit that as much as possible. So in terms of go-to-market strategy and Unreal Engine game developer, most of these assets were not created, so to speak. We're just ready-made assets on Unreal Engine. So just because I said earlier on that I'm not a game developer, I'm just a normal blockchain / software developer. So we want an MVP, and with that, we are able to go to the market with that, and we can expand on that going forward. So in the immediate, an Unreal game developer and an MVP.
Very cool. Thank you.
We'll move on to Manu with EthMed.
Thank you so much, Alex. I'm back, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My project is on EthMed, which is electronic medicine trial and test records as a service. It is to enable pharma companies and medical ecosystem in drug trials and testing space, patient care, powered by Optimism, DICOM data NFT marketplace, NiftyKit low-code tool, and OpenSea test analytics tool for patients. Here's me, Manu, my team members, Deepthi and Vitika. And the problem we are trying to solve is of collecting, aggregating, and analyzing electronic medical records for drug design, which is a super expensive activity. And this is basically due to data lack of data transparency, uniformity, analytics, and user security. The way we are approaching this problem is on 3 pillars of a solution, which is NiftyKit Med, which is a low-code framework tool for medication log, Optimism DICOM NFT marketplace, which enables bulk query and retrieve operations for early stage examination by the radiologist of a variety of diseases. The third is around OpenSea Test XLS, which is a patient visit and diagnostic tooling with Ionic framework. It's an open source framework. We are also using Ortang packs for 3 modalities, which is CT scan, MRI, and X-ray. Here we have NiftyKit Med, which is a low-code framework and an Ionic solution. So you're seeing the different screenshots of medication log. We are also using the different templates of medicine, that is the medication log, and we are having all these medical templates from NiftyKit Med available in Optimism NFT marketplace. Let me share the Optimism DICOM data NFT marketplace for bulk query and retrieve. So essentially what we are doing is we are using chest x-rays after anonymizing using PyDICOM library, which enables us to classify the data in a format that is viewable by radiologists and also by researchers. And once that particular data is anonymized, we are sharing it for cross-examination and for also reducing the turnaround time of radiologists. So here you can see the different screenshots where we have different filters for patients, for radiologists, for doctors, the different security rules, and also the upload methods. The DICOM NFT marketplace, along with that, we have the medicinal template system, which I'll be showing in the demo shortly, along with the DICOM NFT marketplace. The third we have is the OpenSea Test XLS, which is the patient's diagnostic tooling, which enables a particular patient to be diagnosed in real time. Let me get to the demo. So here you can see my data, which I'm sharing in a decentralized Twitter format. So what we are using is a D app, which we have developed, which is a decentralized Twitter app, where I can share my particular data for cross-examination to the radiologist. So it gets feeded first into our thank packs, and from there it goes to the Optimism NFT marketplace, which I'm going to show shortly. So here, what we basically are doing is we are anonymizing this data using PyDICOM data system, which anonymizes all the key fields along with my name and all the specific modalities which I wish to share and which I wish to get cross-examined by a doctor. So this gets feeded into a particular system where we have the query and retrieve operation. So here we have, here you can see my name getting shifted as name 10. The MetaMask gets opened, and then the particular operation gets started. Let me get back to the second part, which enables us to understand and see the business benefits of this project. So this is not only useful to patients, doctors, TPAs and insurers, but also to employers and research centers. Thank you so much. Looking forward to your feedback.
Thank you, Manu. We've got, I think, 4 more presentations to watch. Next, we have My Kids NFT with Jeanette.
Hey guys, I am super excited to be here. Thank you for this opportunity. Let me share my screen. All right, so welcome to My Kids NFT, the project. My Kids NFT is a complete project with a collection of smart contracts working in unison, a public goods fund, community resources, and hybrid art images launched as NFTs on Optimism. Our team consists of Kuluni, the glue of the team, Keo, with multiple CS languages, Elias, who has a vast array of skills, and Pony, our team leader, who created every aspect of this project. Our concept is simple, yet effective: provide a safe environment where kids learn about blockchain technology, AI, Web3, and all the aspects of the space. Through the use of NFTs and the metaverse, we seek to engage their minds and inspire their creativity. Bounty technology. Optimism. We deployed our NFT smart contract on Optimism because they give back to the community and have a great rollout. NiftyKit app. We use NiftyKit app to token gate VIP areas of our Discord and VIP Metaverse. Easy to use and Optimism compatible, NiftyKit will also be our choice for minting reward NFTs. OpenSea. We used OpenSea for viewing and secondary marketplace of our NFTs. Please check out our collection on good old OpenSea. My Kids NFT will onboard kids in a fun way. This will instill a love for the technology while developing a fundamental understanding of how it all works. Through the use of blockchain and the metaverse and fun challenges, kids can earn unlimited token by completing fun challenges that help them learn about the space and engage in healthy competition geared towards success. These tasks include games, activities, workshops, and more. Points unlock perks and rewards like levels, badges, token, and even free NFTs. Our Discord serves as a community hub as well as a game in the space while we create our upcoming game. Complete with scorekeeping, levels, reward system, and more. Here, kids learn about the space while earning kid token. We provide many free fun activities where kids can partake even without ownership, and there are many chances to win free My Kids NFTs. We welcome everyone to join the family. We even added one of the first NFT rentable marketplaces we learned from Emily at Truffle, where kids can learn and earn while strengthening their entrepreneurial skills and gaining even more from their NFTs. Our kid token will be airdropped to all holders on a regular basis, so renters can partake in this as well. There's also fun plans for an international summer camp where children get immersive learning and a nutritional meal while having a blast. This is just one of the ways we plan to give back to the community. In brief, My NFT Kids seeks to set a higher standard for utility and value within an NFT while simultaneously enriching the lives and education of children. Let's shape future world leaders, help make a difference, vote for us, and give kids a boost in the right direction. We're here for questions. Thank you.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes.
First of all, I think it's a really great project, and I think getting kids involved into blockchain and Web3 NFT space is a really amazing work that you're doing. I'm curious, like, how the kids are responding and whether you had a chance to, just kind of talk to the kids about what blockchain is and what the NFT is. And
they want a kid. I was going to show you one of the people that's been helping me found it, which is a kid, and a couple of the other children that I got feedback from. You can check in the Discord. seem to be really positive about it. So far, all the kids that I've engaged with seem to like it, but I've, like I said, only talked to a handful of kids. And some of the kids, of course, that I've talked to are privy to the information of blockchain technology. So I'm hoping that the other children will respond to it as well. I'd like to do a presentation at ETH Denver if everything works out in my favor, and then see how the kids, take to it.
Thank you, Terence. Joanna, do you have a question for Jeanette?
Yeah, I mean, I just love the, the kind of unique angle here to reach out to kids for education. Just curious, what is the main sort of avenue of outreach here to, how do we even kind of find the audience, given that most kids are not necessarily like have their own community yet, or Discord yet? Like, how do you actually, where do the kids congregate in terms of like online presence?
You'd be surprised how many kids are already on Discord. I was surprised how many kids are already on Discord for things like Fortnite and for things like Roblox. So I can see a few of them coming from the Discord area, but I'm kind of trying to pitch it more for like the summer camp, as well as events, where I know that ETH Denver has events for kids, but I'm looking more to like, community events where there are for the kids already, and kind of spread the word there. In the meantime, until we get our own kids camp going. I want to do something like that because there's a big thing like in the summer where parents can't really work because the kids are there. Kids are missing out on some of the things that they used to get, like, nutritional meals and even nurse care. So we kind of want to provide that for them.
That's super interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeanette. Next, we've got Jehan with DeFenDAO.
Hi, nice to meet you all. My name is Jin, and we are the DeFenDAO team working on a special new way to defend your NFT floor price. Our team is made up of one project manager and 3 developers who are all currently working in the blockchain industry. So our problem statement is that the NFT market is currently experiencing a low liquidity crisis. Here we can see a death spiral of lower floor prices, lower bids, and lower confidence. And we believe that our solution can break this death spiral by increasing buying bids. How? By providing a new way to place partial bids by changing trading into a fun lottery and visualizing bids on our front end. To be more specific, users will be able to add partial bids on our contract. These bids can at any point be matched with a sell order from OpenSea. And once the match is executed, our contract will randomly select a winner who can claim the NFT. We use the Optimism network along with the OpenSea Seaport APIs for our contracts and React.js for our front end. Now the demo. So we created a demo with OptiChats, a collection of chats living in the Optimism network, and we will be matching a sell order from OpenSea with a bid from DeFenDAO. Here we can see the main page where we still see the list of NFTs. And we go to the dashboard and we can see how many bids there are for each target price. For instance, there's a lot of bids at the 0.1 ETH price, and there are no bids in the 0.125 ETH. So we'll add a partial bid here. In the demo, we call a partial bid a ticket, and 1 ticket is equal to 10% of the whole NFT. So I'll be buying 10 tickets. Yeah, so we can see that the bids were successfully added at the price target. And at this time, there's a sell order of 0.125 ETH on OpenSea, and we will match the order with our bids. Yeah, so the order went through, and we're going to refresh the page. And you can see that the order was completed and the bids are gone. And since I'm the only one who bid, I won the lottery, and I can claim it by pressing this button. This is the list of future work we're anticipating. It's a long list, but our ultimate goal is to make a self-sufficient system that any NFT collection can use to boost their community and their floor prices. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Yes, Adam, please ask Jen any questions.
So the tickets, you're doing 10% of the whatever the current floor price is on OpenSea, and then that's how the tickets get split up based on that.
Yeah, so basically below floor prices, people can add buy tickets, and we're basically setting the percentage at 10% now, but we're planning to make it more dynamic so people can adjust it according to their needs.
There you go. And you guys are fulfilling them programmatically, like it's like the people sort of like they escrow or send the funds to you, and then you match against the floor price order.
Yeah, so basically the contract is kind of acting as an escrow, and anyone outside can query the OpenSea API and our contracts and kind of see if there's a match or not, and call execute because it's a public function. Anyone can call it.
Very cool. Thanks.
Thanks.
Do any of the other judges have questions for Jen?
Okay, a question on this. This is really interesting. Is the final product going to be like a web browser add-on to OpenSea, or I'm just curious, like how does that gets integrated into the marketplace?
Yeah, so we're planning to have a separate website. We're not planning to integrate it into existing marketplaces. One of the reasons is because we plan to integrate multiple marketplaces into our contract. So any NFT marketplace or any kind of network can kind of come to our site and buy tickets, create new collections, and execute matches. So that's the plan. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, really interesting idea. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. We've got two more projects left for the evening, ApeBook and Optimaz. ApeBook, will you please take the stage?
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So I'm Tom from the ApeBook team. Before we dive into our products, let's talk about our team backgrounds and the problem that we see. So our team consists of 4 people who have been in the NFT space since 2021. And since then, we have seen the growth of space as well as the infrastructure is being developed to strengthen the space. However, there's a problem that we see is that most NFT infrastructure have been developed with the purpose of trading only. However, there's still another problem that's remained untouched, is the fact that the fundamental information about the NFT project is still untrackable. So if you ask, what's the roadmap? What have the team delivered? Or who are the team? This information cannot be provided anywhere, leading to the fact that the existing Web3 community have hard time to discover proper information about the new project that they would like to join. As well for the newcomers, they have no place to find information about the NFT projects. And from this, we would like to introduce our products, ApeBook, which is the NFT community data hub, where NFT communities and newcomers can find necessary insights about their interest NFT projects. Our service concludes of the first module, which is the Discover, where you can find the qualitative and quantitative data or insights about the NFT projects. And the second one is that the community can come to contribute to the data hub. And lastly, they can earn the point by showing their contribution to their favorite NFT projects. So to understand more about our products, let's dive into the demo. So this is our website. So first, I would like to show the Explore module, which is the module for the Minted project. For the demo, we would like to show the Asuki collections. So from this, we can find their project roadmaps, team information, and key important timelines about their projects, as well as the trading metrics, affiliated collections. And for the activity tab, you can see who have contributed to the information in our data hub. And this is for the contributor tab. Second module is that we can find the information about the upcoming modules, upcoming projects, which consists of about the projects, project roadmaps, sneak peek, and how to get the whitelist. So this is shown on our website, and you can also add the new projects to our website too. And this is the leaderboard, so you can see the points that you have contributed to our website. Next, we would like to show the community modules, which is where you can add new projects to our website. For this demo, we would like to show the Art Bezel app, where we use the OpenSea API to query all the basic information, so the user can add new projects easily and seamlessly. So this, after you press the publish projects, the project will be added to our data hub. And as you can see, it's congratulations. And then from this, the project page has been created, and you can also add or edit new information to the projects. So for this demo, I can present to you the roadmap 1. And then now the data has been updated on our website and it's real time. Furthermore, you can also add the upcoming project that is already currently minted. So you can just use the Twitter link to add it. And this is our demo. So our vision for ApeBook is to be the library where everyone can come to find information about NFT project and understand them easily. And our development forward is that we would like to create a product that is the life of existing community in NFT space, as well as promote the better understanding of NFT projects, leading to the higher sustainability of the ecosystem. And this pretty much wrap up our quick demonstration. And you can also check our product at apebook.io, which is already launched. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do the judges have questions for ApeBook? Terence.
Yeah, great design, and I love the concept, and it's really looking really cool. Do you have future plans? For example, like OpenSea automatically crawls the new smart contracts that are deployed. Is there future plans to automate some parts of that? And also, is there a way to have like an API so that if people do create and launch their smart contracts, is there a way to automatically create those projects there?
Yes, so let me answer the first question first. So for the first question, you mentioned about the OpenSea API, right? So for this, currently the tech stack that we use is that we use the OpenSea API to query the social media as well as the project description for the project that is being added to our website. And then for the trading metrics, we currently use the Transpose API to query the trading metrics, which is like the top holders or the floor price, the volume, etc. And that's pretty much our development for now. But further on, we would like to add more of like the token gates section where people can verify that token. So if you hold Azuki, then you can add new information to the premium Azuki section. And for the second question is that when people deploy new contracts or like new projects to the website, we still have that plan in our backlog where we would like to create a bot to detect the new minting, in which the new minting could be added directly to our website. Yes.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Adam.
Yeah, no, it looks really nice and polished. Is there like a certain section that's like you guys built during the hackathon, or what part was kind of pre-existing versus not?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think I'll give you a quick background first. So actually, this entire project started from our hobby, I guess, because like we are really NFT enthusiasts, and then like we would like to create a review for NFT projects. So we start off as a Twitter thread, and then after we create a Twitter thread, which like is a review of like particular projects, and then we start seeing some traction of that. And further that, we believed we see that we should create some place to aggregate all of this review that we have created. So that's the part where we create before the hackathons. So we create a website that has all the information that we manually put it. And then for the part of the hackathon, we added the more about the trading metrics as well as like the using OpenSea API to make it more automated, I guess, because that it started as a hobby, I guess. So we like to automate some part, and then as well as the permissionless where anyone can add new information to the website. This is the part where we build in the hackathon.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Thank you.
Last but not least, we have Optimaz. Amy, take it away.
Hi, my name is Amy, and I'm part of the Optimaz team, along with Nate Ryoko and Satyam. We created a Metaverse scavenger hunt game, which is available on optimaz.me. The objective of this game is for you to hunt for your own prompt. With each word that you find in the maze, it creates a prompt, and then at the end, you can create a dynamic NFT using Stable Diffusion in the NiftyKit drop kit. 50% of all the proceeds will be going to charity, and this was completed in 4 weeks. Our vision is to revolutionize the way that charities fundraise by combining engaging metaverse games with blockchain technologies. We have used a lot of technologies in this project, and if you would like more implementation details, they are available in our GitHub repo. when you go onto our site, the first thing you'll do is buy a game pass, and you'll be taken into a metaverse that is built on A-frame. You use your arrow key or WASD keys to navigate and your mouse to look left or right. And you're looking for these words, which are represented with these black boxes. And as soon as you find one of these black boxes, you click on it. And when it's clicked on, it disappears from the metaverse. And you can see in the right-hand side that you have both the word and an AI art that was previously made with someone else's gameplay. So you'll always be able to see which charity you're benefiting from by playing this game, because we're going to have multiple mazes on this site. And the game pass is made with the NiftyKit drop kit and the reveal API. So at the end of the game, you'll see which character you purchased. And we dynamically update the API with the information from this game. And at the very end, you'll see which words altogether that will make your prompt, and you'll have the option to purchase that and dynamically create your own AI NFT. So you can see both of the NFTs on the screen there. And then at the very bottom of the end screen, you'll see that we use the OpenSea API and the Seaport protocol to display our more premium NFTs from the Optimaz team. In the future, we want to implement the raffle contract that we started during the hackathon. And there are other really cool things that we can do to increase our utility and our ability to do more public works. This is how you could connect with us, and we will be sharing that information in the chat below. And I would just like to thank everybody, Encode, and especially my teammates. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. Do the judges have any questions for Optimaz?
I have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as the game goes, like, could that same mechanics apply to like potentially like a instead of like a metaverse, but like an IRL kind of event as well?
So I was actually telling people in a Twitter space about this, and they were like, oh my gosh, if you have like a QR code and then there's like in a NFT Web3 thing and you can all do like the same metaverse in the same time. Yes, A-Frame has the option to do location-based mazes. So it is built into A-Frame that it is a possibility to do like IRL. The maze is like only available at certain times in certain locations.
This would be really cool to do in like the future IRL events. This is really awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'm going to create breakout rooms. All the judges will go into individual breakout rooms where you'll discuss who the winning teams are. It should be about not more than 10 minutes until we come back and announce the winners. Perfect. So once all the judges have gone to breakout rooms, we're just going to wait for them to get back. And in the meantime, we're just going to give you some updates. Danny's here with me today. I'm sure many of you know Danny. He's been at Encode for 2 years. He's taken many, many programs. Danny, do you have anything interesting to tell us today while we wait for the judges?
Yes, definitely. So yeah, I just kind of want to go over just a little bit of all the different programs we have here at Encode Club in case this is your first event or your 20th, 30th event that you've done with us. I know some of you may know that we do boot camps, hackathons, accelerators, but yes, we do more than just this specific hackathon. We're kind of a whole community of different projects and programs. And I would share a link with you all here, but the past few weeks, my link has broken. So if you do have any questions about anything I say today, I'll give you my contact information here first. So please do reach out to myself, Alex, Steve, anyone on the Encode team with any questions about how to get more involved kind of with all the different things that we do here at Encode Club. So very first, as I said, we are kind of primarily a Web3 educational community. So what that means is that we do kind of boot camps, accelerators, educational series, hackathons, kind of with leading protocols in the space. So kind of with all the different programs that we do, they always are preceded by some sort of educational event that leads into, for example, this hackathon. We kind of had some great educational workshops that kind of came prior to it, and that goes along with all of our different hackathons that we do put on. Next up is kind of with our boot camps. If you want to get involved with those, we do so many of them now, quite a few at the same time, ranging from ZK boot camps, Cairo boot camps, Solidity boot camps, Expert Solidity boot camp, Avalanche boot camp. At the point, if you name it, we more than likely will do some sort of boot camp in it. So stay tuned in our Discord and on our Twitter, because that's where we announce everything first regarding the boot camps, the new programs that we do have coming up. And Alex did just post the links there. So if you're not already connected on Twitter and Discord, please do, or reach out to any of us and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction as well. Outside of that, let me see here. Yes, and we also yes, I was about to get to that. Awesome. And if you are not already know, if you don't already know, we do kind of a lot of things with recruitment as well, led by our amazing head of talent, Laura. So if you see her in the Discord, if you're interested in kind of learning about what she does or anything like that, do reach out to her. Alex just posted a link to our daily active listings there. And also on our Twitter page, we kind of have some success stories as well as kind of the monthly review recap of the different jobs that we've posted over the past couple of weeks. So please do check those out if you are interested in getting a job in the Web3 space or kind of switching jobs or getting an internship in the space. If you're a student or a newcomer, we really do love helping out with that. So please do hit me up. Please do hit Alex up and hit any of us up. We'd be happy to help out as well. And also, I do just want to mention kind of the unlimited one-on-one support that comes with being a part of the Encode Club community. So I've said reach out to us so many times today, but please do, if you do have any questions, we'd be happy to guide you, point you in the right direction, get you involved in the bootcamp hackathon, different educational resource, provide some of our past resources with you, or kind of just starting to chat about anything that's happening in the Web3 space. So please reach out to us. We'll be happy to send over a Calendly or kind of set up a time that works with both of us to hop on a call to best support you in whatever way possible. And also kind of next up, we do a little bit with investment. If this is something that you think may be of interest to you, or kind of at that stage and level as a project, as a group or anything like that, please do reach out to Anthony or one of us. We can put you in contact with him and kind of go from there. But if that's something you're interested in, again, please do get in contact with us. And last but not least, I'm sure Alex has mentioned it, kind of post anything that you do with Encode Club. You're now an ambassador to the Encode Club community and to whoever the sponsor was. So after this kind of finale today, be sure to go on Twitter, share what you built, share screenshots of the finale, kind of hype each other up on there. It's always great to see. We'll be sure to post some stuff on our side as well. So please do go interact with it, post some comments, quote tweet it, get your name out there. And Alex did just post her Twitter as well. So go give her a follow, go interact with everything. And yeah, go check out those links she sent. She sent in the recruitment form. If you're interested in that, I'll link to her Medium. Really cool place to check out. It includes just about every single workshop we've ever done over the past 2 years. So there's so much to learn on there with wide variety of different sponsors and names in the Web3 space. So please do check that out. And again, here is my email. Please do send over a message if you do have any questions as well. If you prefer Discord, here's my Discord. Please do reach out with anything. But yes, that's all I have here. I threw a lot of information at you all. So if you do have any questions, please do throw them here in chat. We can get them answered live as we wait for the judges to come back.
Yeah, thank you, Danny. And feel free, if you have any questions, just raise your hand and we can take them bits at a time, whether they're about upcoming programs in the new year or recruitment or anything about the hackathon even. Feel free to ask away. Are you guys all enjoying the hackathon? Let's start there. Let's put on a scale in the chat of like 1 to 10. 1, it was a super easy hackathon. 10, it was a super difficult hackathon. We've got a 5. So not too difficult, not too easy. Another 5. Oh, I feel like we need to make these hackathons harder. No? We've got a 10. At least we got a 10. A 7. Nice. So I guess it wasn't too easy. I'm glad to see you all enjoyed it. It's been an awesome 5 weeks. I've loved working with many of you. I've had lots and lots of one-on-one calls, and I've gotten to know you guys quite properly. So it's been an awesome couple of weeks. So do stay tuned, keep in touch. Make sure to join hackathons in the new year. And as Danny said, boot camps. We have so many boot camps coming up. Some examples, like Danny said, are Solidity, Expert Solidity, Cairo. Danny, what were the other ones, unique ones?
Yeah, Cairo, ZK, Solidity, Expert Solidity, Solana boot camps. In the past, we've done Avalanche. So yeah, so many. Check out our website to learn more about them.
I think we are all back. If I'm not mistaken. Umji, are you back?
Yay!
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to hand over to Umji, who will be announcing the winners.
Oh, no, I think like Anthony got the list. If I'm not mistaken, did you receive one?
Yeah.
I think I've got it.
Okay, then let's get started.
So this is the notion, I presume, Umji, before I read out completely the wrong list. Cool. So I believe we're going to have our various sponsors announce their prizes, and I'll announce the overall prizes. Hotly contested, as you can imagine, not just between finalists, but also those that submitted that didn't quite make the final as well. Omji, which sponsor should we go to first?
Let's get started with the OpenSea, and everyone make the drum roll, please.
Yep. So we had, I think we've had 2 categories. One was for increasing the NFT liquidity, and the second one was one of our values here is building an ocean. So kind of increasing overall use of like crypto and NFTs. So for the NFT liquidity, we picked DeFenDAO, and for building an ocean, we picked ApeBook. So thanks to all the contestants, really impressive projects. Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
That's awesome. Congratulations, DeFenDAO and ApeBook. Cool. Next, handing over to Anthony.
And handing over again. Let's go for Optimism for the next prizes.
Yeah, I think I have the final list. Okay, so for our challenges, we really just wanted to keep this more open-ended and encourage builders to build both NFT projects and gaming projects. And I think we have a pretty good mix at the end. So we have just the way that we design the prizes is we have 2 kind of tier categories. You have the like the first place top 3 winners, and then the next layer is the runner-ups with different tier of prize money. So the top 3 are Insignia, OP World, and my Kids NFT. Congratulations to 3 teams. And next for, we actually, originally we had 3, but we really like another one. So we added 1 more for the second place or runner-up places. So we got GoatMUD, EthMed, OPenScience, and OPGotchis. And I think do you want to give a few encouraging words to the participants?
Yeah, sure. You guys were amazing. I was really, really super impressed by the quality of projects that we had this this hackathon. And yeah, definitely, if you guys are serious about building, there are tons of grants available on Optimism to keep the momentum going. So definitely come check out our next season of governance, which starts early next year. Take the holidays, relax, rewind, chill out, and then come in strong next year. And let's build something optimistic together.
Great. Thank you so much, Joanna and V, and congratulations to the teams. Next, we're going to announce the winners of NiftyKit. So if Terence is here, you can go ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, first of all, this was a great challenge. We wanted to present you with a challenge called Utility with NFTs. And we wanted to see, what are some of the things that you can do with NFTs beyond just, buying and selling. So, we were really excited to see a lot of amazing projects that, was presented to us. And it was a very difficult choice that we had to make. But, the grand prize winner, we wanted to pick a superModel for providing a really good no-code tooling for NFTs. And, part of the big challenge that we have with creators is, obviously like, building on the assets, but also how to provide more diversity. And then we also wanted to pick 2 runner-up projects, is OPGotchis and Silvanus, which were very awesome projects that we thought was really, really interesting. Thank you so much for presenting those.
Thank you, Terence, and congratulations to the winners. Next, we will have Anthony announcing the Encode grand prizes.
I'm back. So these are the Encode prizes. These are just overall prizes that we, based on what we have seen, totally independent of our wonderful partners, and wanted to award. There are 3 that I will be announcing tonight, and I will go in reverse order. In third place for the Encode overall prizes was OP World. Congratulations. Very well done indeed. In second place is GoatMUD. GoatMUD in second place. And in first place is OPGotchis. Congratulations. And well done to all of you on your fantastic performances and how well you've done all the hard work over a good amount of time, to be honest. And we look forward to seeing your future success, but with this project, with another project, in an Encode event, or to even bigger glory. And handing back to Alex.
Great, thank you. Congratulations to everyone. You guys did lots and lots of work, and you worked hard to get to this point. I enjoyed getting to know you. I enjoyed having the calls. I enjoyed watching you develop and build. There was lots of passion behind all of this. And I can really see you guys did this because you really enjoyed it. So congratulations. I'm super glad you guys got to win some awesome prizes just before Christmas, and now you can enjoy the break. Before we go, we always do an Encode selfie. So I'll count down from 3. Everybody put their cameras on. As you can see, OPG's got a little Santa Claus in the corner there. So you can choose your favorite emoji, whether it's like a chocolate chip cookie or a Santa Claus or a heart or a thumbs up. And I'll count down from 3 and then take a screenshot and share it on Twitter. So then you can follow us and reshare if you would like to. So I'm going to choose a ta-da. 3, 2, 1, smile. Awesome. Thank you so much for everyone for coming. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our judges. Thank you to Anthony and OPG and everyone at Encode for making this happen. It really has been an awesome cohort, and I can't wait to see what the new year brings and the new projects that you develop. Hope to see you in future boot camps and definitely future hackathons. Have a good evening, and or if it's the evening for you, if it's the morning, have a good morning. And we will see you next year. Goodbye, everyone.